Operation Blunt Slime. That could be good, depends on what kind of blunt they're talking about. One in the shitter, as usual. Yep, there's always one in the shitter. 3-man operation. Just clearing out hostiles. We can do that. Alright, so who's up next? Let's see. We got Grendler up next.
Use the boss.
We got Nowheraki. Did we already send a Nowheraki? I feel like we did. Did we? I don't remember. Well, Virgin definitely needs to do that. I did a few combat drill with some friends. They invited some cops. They literally held the gun barrels next to the guy in front of the item's head. Yeah. Nowhariki's done his tour. Yes, okay. So then who's next on the list? I know Postal's already been on, so then we'll put in Max.
Here we go.
Have we seen Max today? I feel like we have not seen Max today. Oh no, Max is out there. In the chat, somewhere. Max, where are you at? Now is the time to speak up. Let's see, we got
Here
Max,
we go.
Virgint, who I also feel like I have not seen today, and Grendler as well. Grendler I don't think had any particular preference, so I'm gonna give him the CZ. Virgin as well, I think. Let's see. Just for funsies, let's give him the 44 mag. Oh, don't worry, Brewster. We're working our way down. We still got a few days left. Speak now or forever hold your peace, Max. Alright, chat, what are you thinking? In case Max doesn't answer, what are y'all thinking? So, just FYI, we've already got a 44 mag, and we've got a CZ on the field. So what do y'all think we give Max as his sidearm? Oh. 2 APSs almost simultaneously. Fluffy really wants the Deagle, though. Fluffy really wants the Deagle. But Chet is overwhelmingly in favor of the APS. Let's try the APS without the stock and see if it's as good as it is with it.
We're back for another go.
Alright, turn that off. Swap.
Use the boss.
Swap.
Here we
swap.
go. Here we go.
Alright. And then who's got my door charges? Actually, can I use... We can, in fact, use the saw on the door, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Here we go.
We don't get enough opportunities to use the power saw.
Alarm! Alarm!
Yeah, you can alarm if you want. It's a little too late for that. Little too late for that, my friend. Alright, we'll go ahead and back up here, and then we are going to frag this door.
We'll blow him to bits.
There we go. And then let's just get ourselves a cheeky little angle, and we're gonna chuck another frag in there, just to make sure we did the job
Ready
right.
to bombs, boys.
Okay, outstanding. Okay. So if I get you like right up here, and then we chuck a grenade over here, what's that gonna do for us?
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Alright.
Here we
Reload.
go.
Yeah, somebody's definitely taking shots, and I don't like it. I'm just gonna, like, throw this over here in case there's somebody in there.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
And then just hop in there real quick. What do we got? Oh shit, soccer ball. Take the shot. Thank you.
We're under attack.
Damn it. Virgin gut hit. Using a saw to open doors makes me think of Payday 2. It makes me think of Half-Life 2. Which, incidentally, was the basis upon which Payday 2 was built. Built on this horse engine originally, so... Can't exactly fault that. Let's see. Virgint, you already got hit, so I'm not gonna put you up front. Let's go ahead and get our look over here. We still got the CZ. Give me a flashbang in here to see if we get an audio. Okay, we did get an audio. So... Real quick, like, just get in there. Okay, CZ is definitely not as powerful as some of these other pistols.
Here we go!
Good to know. Go ahead and move up. And then we'll have you bring up the rear. That's what she said. Okay, we'll get in here. Did I bring any charges? Or was it all... No. I was hoping I brought a wall charge so we could just go through this wall, but I brought all door charges instead. That's alright. That's okay. Alright, let's move up to the door here, and what I'm gonna do is get a grenade around the corner. We're just eliminating terrorists. Outstanding.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Okay, get in there, and then you're gonna do the same. And then you'll bring up the rear. That's what she said once again. Ooh, that could have been bad, but he got the shot. Alright. Somebody's in the shitter, because somebody's always in the shitter.
Getting the bombs ready.
Yep, he's in the shitter. Kick the door. Ow.
Good job.
Well, I guess he just
Mission
kicked
complete.
him instead. Was it on the diesel engine? Ow. Maybe. No, you're right, you're right. I'm thinking of the original Payday that was built on something else. Alright, there we go. Oh, objective. I'm sorry, Operation Nice Hawk. Which is kind of like Nice Cock, if you say it right. Oh, this is very small. Between 5 and 9 poorly organized insurgents. Alright, who's still left to go on a pistol
Who's the
run?
boss?
Who's still left to go on a pistol run? We got Static has already... Well, Static hasn't been on a pistol run, but they already have their pistol. Wait, what the hell? Chad, how does Travis have the shorty? I removed the shorty from the game. I'm very confused. Because it's not available as an option. I feel like that's a glitch. I'm gonna switch off of that because I feel like that's a glitch. Alright. So Postal's done theirs, Max did theirs, Static has not, so we'll put in
Who's the
Static.
boss?
BLM has not been on a pistol run
Here
yet,
we
so we'll put him
go.
in. Breester, I mean, obviously has got to do a pistol run. And then we'll send in Travis on a pistol run as well. Let's make sure. What are we after? Secure an HVT, eliminate terrorists. Alright, so we want flashbangs for the most part. Bolt cutters are not going to be super useful here, so we're not going to bring them. We're going to bring some more flashbangs. Let's see. We got the dynamic hammer. That will definitely help. And then I'm not going to take smokes. I'm going to take flashbangs. And I'm not going to take the stock on this one either, or the suppressor on this one, because I want to make sure it works as a pistol and not as just an SMG.
Back at 'em, lads!
All right, here we go.
Here we go!
Roger.
Who's the boss?
Affirmative.
Everybody pull out their sidearm. And I don't think... Yeah, I didn't bring anybody with door charges, but that's okay, because we brought our mans with the hammer. So So let's get everybody stacked up on this door, proper like. And then... Nah, we're not hammering. We're gonna kick it. Anytime we got a chance to kick a door, chat.
Here we go!
Alarm! Alarm!
Alarm indeed. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna frag it. I don't even care. We kill the HVT, we kill the HVT.
Take it out.
Alright, we'll flash out.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Take the shot, buddy. That is not our HVT. My friend? Okay, I was concerned because he wasn't taking the shot. I was very concerned there for just a second. Alright, what do we got? I should have brought smoke grenades, but I didn't. So we'll flash out again, and then we're gonna move.
Getting the bombs ready.
Watch out!
Alright. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Four pistols on the door. Now there could be somebody in this room, so we gotta be extra careful. There could also be somebody down here in the shitter. I mean, or are we kidding? There's definitely somebody down here in the shitter. We just gotta hope it's not the HVT. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll bring in BLM. We'll have him watch this door here. We're gonna bring our other two people up so they can watch down the hall. No, I need you looking in the correct direction, please. And then...
We'll go.
Kick the shit out of the door. What do we got? We got nothing. Alright, outstanding. So we got the shitter and we got the bedroom. Let's see. Flash out.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Okay, we're gonna hold the door. There we go. Outstanding. Move it up. And then let's get you into position. And then kick that door.
Here we go.
Target in sight.
Oh yeah,
Hands in
we
the
saw
air.
him. We saw him. I think that's the HVT, but we gotta confirm. So, we'll flash out in here just in case there's anybody else in that room.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Now get in there. Alright, now you guys sweep in. Alright, we're clear. So now all we gotta do is
Use
arrest
the
this
boss.
guy, and that is it.
Good job.
Outstanding.
Mission complete.
Yeah, because with the HBT missions, you actually have to arrest the guy before it completes the mission, even if you kill everybody else. Which is kind of annoying, but I understand why, because, like, if you don't know where the HVT is, then they could potentially try to make a break for it, even if everybody else is dead. God, again, I don't... No. Warm, bad. Warm is bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, we need another HVT, and we're actually getting to the end of the list of the people that have not been on the pistol run. So we're gonna send Wasteland, but we're gonna have to change up his armor a little bit, so he's not super slow. I'm actually okay with leaving him with the satchel charges, though. And then we got Dragon Nonsense, who I don't believe is in the chat today. Let's see. Double check. Nope. We do not have Dragon Nonsense in the chat, so, chat, it's up to you guys. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What pistol do we want to... You know what? I tell you what. Because we were calling for the deagle and we didn't give them the deagle, we're going to give them the deagle. So we'll do the deagle on Dragon Nonsense.
Here we go.
And then I guess I'll fill in for the last person. Do I have... I forget. Did I give myself any other... No. Although I do have the KS-23 as a sidearm. But I'm just going to use the revolver.
Let's get back into it.
Alright, we'll go off of silent mode.
Here
Everybody
we
switch
go.
over.
Here we go.
Hi. Here we go. Move you here, move you here. We'll move you up to the door. And then we're gonna kick the shit out of it. Excuse you?
Here we go. We're all gonna die.
What was he using? Because it felt like he was shooting fucking mouse farts at them, and it did absolutely nothing. Also, that's a vest, and I don't like that. That is a vest, and I do not like that. So let's back away from the door, please. We're gonna have to play this a little safer now.
Ready to bombs, boys.
X-ray down.
Okay, is that gonna get anybody to... Is that gonna get anybody to pull to us? Yeah, apparently it was a 22. Well, if somebody's gotta get shot, it's gonna be me.
Target spotted. Stay there.
Okay, that's our HVT.
Pin down.
Good God. They are waiting for us, boys.
Bang out.
They are fucking waiting for us. Good
X-ray
Lord.
down.
You see how many people were lined up on that fucking angle? That's insane.
Stop. EKIA.
Yeah, you go run in that room so I can start chucking frag grenades. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna swap out real quick. So I want you here, I want you here.
Stay here.
And give me a
Copy that.
reload.
Loading.
And now that we know where the HVT is, we ain't playing no more games. Alright. Fuck 'em.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
The problem is, I don't know if there's any enemies in here. Call for artillery I mean, maybe we just artillery barrage this entire section of the map. Chat, listen. I could do it. But I don't know what the effective... Look at the effective range, though. Like, that's gonna kill everybody. This is like the whole map, almost. I can't do that. I can't do it. Like, it's artillery, man. Best way to clear the house is to clear it off the map. You're not wrong. It's just, we've already got a man down. If he catches any shrapnel, we've already learned the hard way that he's instantly dead. So, all in all, it's just, it's not a great scenario. It's just not a great scenario. I seen you. I seen you for just that fraction of a second. I'm basically just trying to wait him out. But I think they know that they have the advantage. And of course, who was it that had the breaching charges? Of course, it's fucking Wasteland that had the breaching charges. Because I would absolutely just go through this wall. But my man's is on the ground. I hate to do it, but we might have to switch off with the pistols.
Here we go.
Well, shit. Okay, one person switching off with a pistol. Because, as it turns out, the idiotic commander did not, in fact, bring a primary weapon. Imagine if you were that dumb. Imagine being so dumb you forget to bring a primary weapon. Alright, I'm trying to find that. There we go. Wait, there's the magic pixel. Like, I'm trying to find the magic pixel where we can hit this guy. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's alright. You can run if you want.
Any orders?
Yes, I will have orders shortly. Just calm your fucking tits, woman.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Okay, we gotta get in here. We gotta make sure we're good in here. Alright, we're clear. Outstanding. And unfortunately, I'm having to lean on Dragon Nonsense pretty hard because he's the only one that hasn't been hit. Oh, don't worry. Everybody's gonna die, Wasteland. Well, everybody except the HVT, but the HVT is unarmed, so... He's definitely not the one that in-capped you. You should already know by now, I'm not in the business of leaving this kind of stuff unfinished.
Staying out.
Look out!
Okay, I think we're good on that corner. So go ahead and pull up. I don't like it, but here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna come out of here, but immediately whip there, and no, god damn it, get me a little closer. Get me a little closer, there we go. And then immediately whip there, and then immediately whip there. Okay, that's what I needed to do. He just did like 90 degree, 180 degree, 90 degree. That should be impossible, but video games. Would you please face the direction of the enemy, if that's not too much trouble? Alright, we got a frag that we can get in here, probably, and that might injure the HVT, but I'm actually not super concerned about that.
Catch this.
Look out! Wait here.
Okay. Let's peek that corner. Outstanding, we got him. So there could be somebody in the shitter. I mean, it's a shitter. He's injured. He's injured. You can see the blood on his sleeves. We're going in. Okay.
KIA.
Give me the arrest.
Confirmed.
We're gonna get
Give me
this
your
prick out of
hands.
here.
Pax in custody.
Good job.
Oh,
Mission
okay. There was nobody in the shitter. Nobody in the shitter after all, Chad. Alright, Operation Lone Hawk. 2 days remaining. It's a 2-man operation. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think now that we've gotten pistol runs out of the way, I think it's time for some scatterguns, Chad. I think it's time for some scatterguns. Because everybody's gotten a chance. Everybody's gotten a chance to do their diligence with a pistol. Get their handgun drills in. Unfortunately, Wasteland is going to be out for 9 days because he got fucked up. I'm going to be out for 8 days because I got fucked up. And those are our primary shotgun users. Virgin was using a shotgun, but he's also fucked up. It's like everybody that normally uses a shotgun is currently all jacked up.
Here we go!
We can put in CVEX. I'm just gonna give you the unsuppressed variant of the Scorpion. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's give you the sight so you can do target acquisition a little quicker. Let's see, who else? We could put Sierra
Here we
in.
go!
I know he likes AKs, so we'll give him the AK version of a shotgun. Alright. And we're only eliminating terrorists, so we ain't gotta worry about none of the other bullshit. I kinda wanna... Oh, never mind. I was gonna take myself and then use artillery anyway, since we don't have to worry about killing a hostage or anything, but, yeah. So much for that. Put you in as one of the enemy combatants. I'll be honest with you, Fluffy. I don't know if the enemy ever actually uses shotguns. I don't think I've ever seen them using a shotgun before, so I don't know if they actually, like, I don't know if there's an enemy unit type that uses shotguns. Let's see. So we got 2 on the field. I'm okay with deploying 1 more. Just to make sure the job gets done. Dark Naze, you're in.
Here we go!
Let's see, we got frags. We got frags. We got frags. I'm gonna give some satchel charges to Dark Naze. Do we have any locked doors? We do have a few locked doors, but I think we'll be alright. Alright. Let's get it done.
Lads.
Let's get it done. No, there we go. That's what I need. You go ahead and get right up on the door. You go ahead and get a nice little angle right there. And, give it a kick.
Here we go!
Start this mission with a kick. Alright, I think we're clear there. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna move up here. We're gonna move up here. We're gonna move directly in here and kick the shit out of this door. Alright, clear on that side. Let's get around the back side. Ah, yeah, there it is. Turn around, please. Thank you. See those motherfuckers hiding behind doors and shit? They will get you every fucking time. Every time. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Alright, we're clear. Let me see. I'm gonna move everybody back a little bit. Because this could be a disaster if somebody with a vest is in there.
Use
Take
the
it.
boss.
Outstanding. Let's get a frag in here to get that door open.
Ready to bombs, boys.
And then we'll get a follow-up flashbang to try and smoke them out.
Ready to bombs, boys.
Stay here.
Let's see if that gets anybody's attention. Go ahead, open the door. Go ahead and open the fucking door. Go ahead. Let's see. Dark Maze, you are running a little low on ammo, so give me a
Use
reload
the
real quick.
boss.
Okay, and then we will pie this door a little bit, make sure we're all clear. So anybody that was in that corner should be dead, but there might be somebody in the bathroom, so just to be safe. When in doubt, frag it out.
Watch out!
Well, he's dead now.
Stay here.
Yeah, you keep telling people to stay here and then everybody dies, so are you sure that's a great idea? Alright, let's see. Sierra, get up on the door for me, and then we're gonna give it the feet of steel.
Here we go.
Okay, what do we got? We got a dead man. We got another dead man. Come at me.
Boss, who is getting shot up?
I'm sorry, how the fuck did you catch a bullet? My man's caught a bullet. I have no idea how. Alright, but fucking move back a little bit, I guess? Jesus Christ. Like, I don't understand where the bullets came from that would have hit him. Because, like, if they're coming from here, this wall should have blocked it. If it's coming through here, maybe? Like, it could have winged him, like, right here on the side, I guess? I don't... Yeah, clearly Dark Maze was carrying a really strong magnet in his pocket. It's fine. Go ahead and back up a little bit, and we are going to frag out this door. And then we're gonna immediately follow that up with another frag into the closet. Well, maybe not, because for whatever reason, I don't have the right angle. So we'll move up a little bit and try that again, this time without the suck. And we're gonna bounce that shit as hard off the wall as we can.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
Okay. My man's is still taking his shots. Shoot this,
Get the
fuckhead.
bombs ready.
Watch out!
Aw, that didn't work out so well for you, did it? Yeah, something jumped up and bit you in the butt. Like Forrest Gump. Alright, let's see.
Stay here.
Anybody else want to get squirrely? Let's see. If we pie this door out... Oh, I have no idea where the hell those guys came from. But give me a reload. Alright. I think now's the time to move. Okay, Dark Maze is a little beat up, so I'm gonna keep him in the back. Well, he's having a bad time. Alright, Dark Maze. You go ahead and move up to bicycle time, and I want you covering this angle for now until you get to right about here. And then I want you facing the right direction. Beautiful. Alright. Get my mans up here because he's still got some grenades. Oh, you know what? You know what? Tell you what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and pie that doorway real quick. All good.
Here we go.
Give me a satchel. And what I'm gonna do is, turns out there's gonna be someone in the shitter, only this time it's gonna be somebody that helps us out instead of fucking us over. Alright. Now go ahead and pie that angle for me. Beautiful.
Good job.
Beautiful.
Mission complete.
With the double tap. With the double tap. That's called revenge, chat, and it's a dish best served via hot lead, preferably in enema form. And after that one, because we've got so many people laid up in the hospital, I am going to go ahead and make the executive decision to retire. We got 12 battle honors to distribute.
Good work, Commander.
And we got 84 stars, which, I mean, that's basically going to buy us anything that we don't already have in terms of, like, equipment. And that'll also be a good level up for the squad. So let's see. I made it up to tier 3 sub, level 6. Sierra 6. We got Mythion is only level 5, but level 5 is good. Level 10 is the max level for this squad. We got 7, 5, 6, 7. Do we have anybody that's still level 4? I don't know. No. Okay. So, we did exactly what I wanted to do, which was get everybody leveled up to a point where we're in a good spot for skills and things like that. Now, we can go ahead and let me see. Sure, why not? I'll buy a full auto upgrade for the Deagle. What else do we got? I'm basically just gonna go through and see, like, what stuff do we have for each gun so that we have all of our all the different toys unlocked. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we have everything unlocked already, but I just want to double check. Let's see. And we have the suppressor for the CZ. We've already got everything for the Scorpion. We still need to buy the SV98, so let's go ahead and do that. Comes with a sniper scope, and that's it. Oh, apparently we can put a suppressor on it, though. It's a BS amount of XP for level 8. I mean, that's what I was saying before, Crappy, is like, the first 5 or 6 levels, you go up really quickly. And I did that intentionally. I did that intentionally because because the game is so lethal, I wanted people, when they get in as brand new recruits, I wanted them to be able to get some levels early and be able to, like, get their skills up so that, like, what I didn't want to do was be in a situation where I didn't take people because their skills weren't good enough for the missions that we're doing. So, like, I set it up specifically so that the first few levels are really, really fast, and then you have to work really hard to get those last 3 or 4 levels. So, like, you actually have to survive and go on a lot of ops and things like that to get those last few levels. But so, like, for example, we got Kirk, who's only level 5, but you can see now, like, all of these pips that have the plus, those are upgrades that he got from his level ups. So this means that he's actually useful to us at level 5 instead of, you know, being like a level 1 soldier where he's only got like 5 total points in his skill. So that was my thinking there. Let's see. Spez, what do we got? Nothing there. We do have some ammunition types, but they're all unlocked already. We could grab, you know what, it doesn't even matter, right? Like, why not? Let's just unlock all the optics. Well, okay, never mind. The M14's already got all of its optics unlocked. Let's see, we're good on that. Might as well unlock some more optics on this. We'll probably never use them, but hey, you know, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Let's see, what else do we have? No, I want the optics. Okay, there we go. We're good on that. I don't think we have anything. Yeah, we don't have anything here. The AS Val. Oh. Still got some optics on this thing. Including the PSO. Which, that might make it a decent marksman rifle. That's all good. That's all good. Nobody wants to use the SBD, though. We got the Garand, but it doesn't have any options. Got the 60, it's got the night vision scope that we're never going to use. Got the cord. I was gonna say, I wouldn't expect the cord to have anything on it. Let's see. The Mosin. We got the PU scope for the Mosin. We got the number 32 scope for the Lee Enfield. We've already unlocked everything for the SA-80. I still have to fix the sound on that. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab that. And then as I say, I don't think we have anything on that, so we're good there. And that's it, chat. That is all of the stuff unlocked with the exception of... Is there anything? No? Alright, what about... the Schmel. The Schmel. There we go. So we have now officially unlocked all of the toys, chat. All of the toys that are available. Now, Carrion says they'd be happy with an SVD. I mean, we can make that happen. The thing is, an SVD is not always a useful weapon. That's the problem. But we can give you an SVD. Do like a 3x9 scope. And then we've got battle honors. So let's see. We've got... How many people have battle honors is the question. Because we might be able to give one to everybody. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7. 7 battle honors already. We've got 12 more to hand out. See about getting flashbangs of the 40 mil. So the only way to get like alternate grenade types is to have an alternate weapon. So like as an example, I have as an option the GM94, which is a thermobaric type of ammunition. The problem is it's just this. There's a flashbang, a smoke, and a regular HE grenade variant of this, but they're all independent weapons. Like, it's their own weapon. So, like, essentially, what the ammunition types do is it changes the stats of the weapon, but you can't... Within the game, you're not able to change what the properties of a weapon actually do, if that makes sense. So like, if I have the AK with the grenade launcher, like, the grenade launcher grenades are set by the weapon. And the only ammunition that you would be able to select would be for the primary weapon itself. So essentially, like, you could not assign separate ammo types to the grenade launcher because... Like, if it's a gun, everything has to act like a bullet. If it's a grenade launcher, everything has to act like a grenade. But each grenade type is defined separately. So like a flashbang is not the same as an HE, is not the same as thermobaric, is not the same as smoke. Even though we know, like in reality, you can make a 40mm version of all of those things. As far as the game is concerned, they are completely different. And therefore not compatible. So like, there's no way to take a grenade launcher and give it a type of ammo that does something other than explode. Or if it's a flashbang grenade launcher, you could then not give it a smoke grenade as well. You would basically have to add the smoke effect to the flashbang, but then the flashbang effect would still be there. So it's hopefully that explains in a way that makes sense. It's a limitation of the game. But I think it would be cool. Like, we can do other types of grenade launchers, but not as underslung. Well, okay, I could, but then you would have 8 different versions of this one gun, where you would have a different version for every grenade launcher type. And that, to me, that would just clutter this whole thing up. But anyway, chat, anyway. Here's the thing. We currently have 12 battle honors. And we currently have 7 people with battle honor. So that means, in theory, I could give everybody a battle honor except for 1. So, do I have anybody that volunteers to not get their battle on so that everyone else can get one? God damn it, Fluffy. You are not in the game and you know that. Darknaze says aye. Alright, Darknaze is willing to take one for the team, so everybody else can get a battle honor. Well, everybody that doesn't already have one, anyway. So again, I'm gonna give the offensive battle honor to everybody. Let me know in the Discord if you want to switch that over to the defensive. But I just assume because we're hard chargers, everybody's gonna want the offense, unless otherwise specified. Alright, there we go. And that's going to give everybody, so as a reminder, is going to give everybody a slightly increased critical chance and a slight increase to the amount of suppression that they apply. There we go. And there we go. That is all of our battle honors complete. And you can see we're collecting ourselves... We're getting ourselves quite a collection of ribbons here, chat. We're finishing up a lot of campaigns here. So that's good. We still got plenty of operations to do. There's still more tours of duty because we can essentially do tours of duty forever. But there's plenty more operations that we can do as well. Again, we've still got the Rajul Kabir. We've got the a boat. A boat. It's a boat. And then, of course, we do still have missions as well that we can do, which missions are not quite as high stakes. Because, they're, like, if somebody goes down in a mission, you don't lose them. There's no Iron Man in the missions. But there is a lot of cool stuff. Like, again, the Deck of 52, CIA missions. We've got, like, for example, rescue operations and stuff like that. So there's a lot of interesting missions that we could potentially be doing as well. Wasteland says, can I get defense sense shotgun? We can, in fact, make that happen. So again, as a reminder, the defensive upgrade is plus 50% suppression recovery and plus 5% aim speed. So basically, it means that you take less suppression from the enemy and you aim just a tiny little bit faster. Which, as Wasteland has said, it's actually really good for a shotgun. We on a boat? I mean, not yet, but if we take that operation, we could be. And with that, chat, at over 7 hours on the stream, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. Once again, you fucking donkeys out here. You donkeys out here getting me all spun up. Getting me all spun up and having a good time with door kickers. And the time is just flying by. Y'all know I don't normally do 7-hour streams, but I've been having a good time. I've been having a lot of fun playing door kickers with y'all. Again, still more casualties than I want. I don't want anybody to die. I'm still, like, I gotta get better at the game. I gotta get to that point where we can go a whole stream without anybody getting killed. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Aside from that, chat, again, just as updates, I mean, I'll keep working on the mod pack. I have ideas about what I want to do after door kickers, but I'm not 100% sure which direction I'm going to go with it. I'm testing some things out right now. I was thinking about maybe going back to BTA or potentially trying out BTA, what is it, BTA-E or extended or whatever it is. BTU, BTE, something like that. I forget. But the other one that's less fanfic and more just 30-25 Battletech. So I'm looking at other mod packs in addition to BTA. I mean, I'm still partial to BTA, but throwing it out there. So I'll look into that. But I've also been thinking about potentially going back, like Wasteland said, we've still got some of the classic retro Ace Combat games that we could go back and play. I did mention at the end of last stream, that I might, if I can find a way to do it in a way that makes me happy, I might consider playing some Helldivers 2 with you guys as a community. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do that, so no promises just yet, but it is something that I'm thinking about. And yeah, so there's other things as well. There are other games on the horizon, and now that I actually have gainful employment, I can look at some of the games that I've had on my wish list for a year or more and haven't been able to play with you guys. Stuff like Stalker 2, stuff like Armored Core 6. I mean, there's multiple games that I've wanted to play with y'all on stream, but just at the time didn't have the money to afford games because I was unemployed. But now that I can actually afford to buy a game every once in a while, it might be worth revisiting some of those. So again, we got options. We got options, chat. But for right now, there's still plenty of content in Door Kickers. But just wanted to let you know, like I do, what I'm thinking about, kind of, like in the future, what I'm thinking about doing when we get done with this game, and see, gauge interest in different ideas and see what y'all feel and like. So, as always, I'm going to play the games that I want to play, but I like to give you guys options so that you get to have a little bit of say in what it is, and you can hopefully get the content that you want to see. And that's why I've been thinking about going back to Battletech, because I love Battletech, and I haven't played it in a while because I've been splitting my time between Door Kickers and Helldivers. And so I haven't played any Battletech at all this year, and I didn't really play it a whole lot last year after we got done with MechWarrior 5, so I've been having the itch for some giant stompy robots. I've been getting the itch for some stompy robots, and as much as I love Neckfrog's videos and Sven's videos, like, that's not the same as playing the game. Watching a lore video is not the same as playing a game. So I'm just saying, we might get some robot action in the future. But we'll see. Again, I'll see what you guys feel like, and I'll throw out some ideas as we get a little bit closer to ending the Door Kickers content. But for right now, we're still going strong. We still got names on the list. We still got missions that we can do and tours of duty to complete. There are still ribbons to pin on the chests of the cultists here in the Cult of Bad Tactical Decisions. So until we get done with that, we still got plenty to do. Play something with mechs the fan art could finally use. The fan art could finally some use. I mean, for those of you that don't know, Yes Now commissioned, God, how long ago was that, Yes Now? That was like a year ago at this point, wasn't it? I feel like. That was like a year ago, but Yes Now commissioned an artist to do art of me in the Neuro helmet. Let me see. I'm gonna, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it on the Twitter machine. I'll see if I can link it. I don't have a link to it directly right off the top of my head, but I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. Because I only ever really reply to my own posts, but I did specifically reply to that post. I gotta see where it is. Hold on, chat. Hold on. It's in here somewhere. Probably. Yes. Do you even remember when it was? Like what month it was? No, never mind. There it is. I found it. I got it. It was October of 2024. There you go. So if you're curious, you can go check that out. Again, Yes Now had commissioned the artist to make that art of me. So yeah, if we play some BattleTech, might be an opportunity to use that finally for something other than just to look at. But again, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Like I said, I always want to give you guys a little bit of say in what goes on in what we play. So I'll probably be asking y'all some questions and kind of testing interest over the next, I don't know, probably month or so, or however long it takes us to get through the Door Kickers content. So keep an eye out for that on the Discord. But in other news chat, the work on the 2.0 model is continuing apace. Again, I'm still not getting it done as fast as I'd like to, but I am, again, I've set aside, like, every day before I go to work, I've told myself to work on the model for at least an hour every day. So that way I'm not falling behind, and that way I'm always making, like, steady forward progress. So I'm trying to work on it at least an hour every day. Sometimes I do more. Some days I'm only just getting the hour because that's all I've got time for, but I'm trying to keep steady forward momentum on that so we can get the 2.0 taken care of. Also, probably tonight, I think tonight at midnight, since it'll be Monday, you'll get a more complete view of the 2.0 model. Because the first Door Kickers video, I think, should be going live tonight, or maybe tomorrow. Because my stuff goes up on YouTube Monday through Friday at midnight. So I think because tonight is midnight on a Monday, you guys should, if you want, be able to check out a low quality picture of the 2.0 prototype on the Door Kicker thumbnail. But it's up to you if you want to do that. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if you wanted to see it. It's not a great picture, but it's something. Oh yeah, for sure, Tracked Engine. I'm not trying to burn myself out on it at all. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure, because for me at least, especially with side projects, what will happen is I'll get like super busy doing one thing or another, and then I just completely forget to work on side projects. It's like, for example, if I have models to paint, that's something that I'm super guilty of like, I'll just have them sitting on my desk, but then I get hung up on other stuff, and I just get distracted by side projects, and then I just never finish painting. And so, like, that's why I made a conscious effort with the 2.0 model. Like, this is something that I want to do. It's something that I need to do because I keep telling y'all I'm going to do it. So, like, I made a conscious effort to devote a certain amount of time every day to getting it done. Because, like, it's not, that's the same with any task, right? Like, it's just a certain amount of hours doing a certain thing in order to accomplish the task. So if you can put a little bit of time on it every day, eventually it'll get done. It may not get done as fast as you want, but it keeps it fresh in your mind, and it keeps you thinking about it. And then that way, like, I don't have to go back and reteach myself how to do all this stuff because, I haven't done it in 6 months or something like that. So I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me on a Sunday. The world is a roller coaster of challenges, and we don't all have a lot of time on this planet. So I appreciate you choosing to spend some of that limited time on this planet with me and with this community, and making this another outstanding stream. There's a million places you could have been, a million things you could have been doing, but you chose to spend that time here with us, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because without you guys, there is no channel, there is no community, and there is no me. So thank you for being here, and thank you for making this what it is. For those that chose to go the extra mile by donating, gifting subs, resubbing, gifting the Bezos bucks, whatever you did to do that, you don't have to do it. I've said it a million times, I'll say it a million more. It's not an expectation, it's not a requirement. You don't have to do that to be a part of the community, but for those that choose to go that extra mile, I appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, I really, really do, because it's not part of what I expected out of this journey, but it always amazes me, the amount of support that you guys show for this community. Yeah. And it helps. It really does. It means a lot to me. So thank you for that. And even though I don't deserve it, you know I'm going to do everything I can to earn it. Don't forget to check me out on the Twitter machine to get updates on the stream and whatever else is going on in my life. And of course, we've got the YouTube archive where you can catch up with anything that you missed or watch your favorite episodes all over again. And don't forget to join us over on the Discord where you can hang out with all of these lovely and insanely generous donkeys when we're not live. You can consider that your home away from home for bad tactical decisions. And here at the end, I want to remind you, like I always do, that your life has value and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. And I'll see you next time. And I saw you, Darknaze. Thank you for the gift sub. And Dusty, welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions.